everybody, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Randa from Randa Diamond Paints, and today I wanted to try out something. I seem to be starting some sort of a series of like trying out different waxes that I've never tried before and just sort of testing them and see what I think, because I've really only ever used like the pink wax and the blue wax that comes in kits and blue and white tack before I started this channel. That was pretty much all I had tried. So today we're going to be trying out something new that is very popular to use in your single placer throughout the diamond painting community that I have never used before, and that is, oops, sorry to bump you, glue dots. They go in little, like, I don't know what they're called. It's like whiteout, but it's like for tape. It's usually for double-sided tape so that you can tape things down, but you can also put these little, they have ones for these little dots where it'll lay down these little dots of glue that you can then paste things to. But you can put them in your single placer and use them for diamond painting. So I'm gonna take these out. So you're not gonna, they sell them in the little like cartridge that you can like out of, or they sell them in the refills like this. And this is how I have seen other people do it, because otherwise you'd have to like, what's the point of buying the cartridge? It doesn't make any sense. So right now I do have super sticky in my single placer. So let me just take that out real quick. Probably should have did that before we started filming as to not waste time. But here we are. Okay, almost there. Last little chunk. That looks good. Okay. So I think I'm gonna need my tweezers to get it in there. So this is how, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. So this is how I've seen people do it, is that they'll take, here, so you just pull it back and you can see these little dots of glue, and you peel one off, like that, sort of like roll it in a ball almost, like that, and then kind of, this thing is huge actually. Let's start with maybe half of it. So I'm gonna, it doesn't rip very well. How did people do this? This is gonna be an experiment for myself as well, because look at how big that is compared to the tip of the pen. Okay, let's see if I can maybe like shove it in there. Un momento. Okay, so that's not working. So let me pull off another one and see if I can maybe do it, because the way I was trying to just shove it in there, but it doesn't want to stick in there. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take one that's laying flat and sort of lay it just right on top of there like that, and see if I can shove it in that way. Okay, so I did, oh, ow. I hurt myself in the process, but I did manage to get some in there. And how I ended up doing it was kind of the same way I had originally done it, where I like sort of shoved it in there with the tweezers and shoved it in there with my fingers. And then I like really aggressively ripped it off, like, because if you just sort of pull it, the whole thing will come out. You have to almost like cut it off or like make sure it tears so that some of it will stay in there. So, of course I forgot to bring my colors over here. Hold on, let me go get my colors. Okay, now that we have a color, I just grabbed one, we can try it out. But honestly, if unless I find a better way to do it, and maybe I'll Google that during this video, unless I find a better way to do it, or it doesn't run out of stickiness very quickly at all, then that was way too much work and struggle. and it hurt a little bit. So let's see what we can do here. Oops. Dropping drills everywhere. What is new? Okay, let's see. So picks up nicely, places nicely. So, and granted, I have sort of dulled the stickiness a little bit because of my pressing my finger against it, but like, do you hear that? It makes a really nice popping sound. It picks up in places really easily. And of course, it's a glue dot, so there's not any like residue or anything on the drills. Wow. This is awesome. Okay, maybe I do need to find a better way to get that in there because this is great. I don't know about everybody else. I am absolutely obsessed with the popping sound. I was even talking to a friend of mine on Instagram. I believe her name is Jamie. And because she was talking to me about Not Your Mama's Mud because I placed my first order with them. And she was like, oh yeah, I love Not Your Mama's Mud, and have you ever tried museum putty for your multi-placer? And I was like, actually, yes, I have, and I love it, except for the fact that there is no popping sound. And I'm so attached to that popping sound that, like, I have to have it. And it's like, so the fact that I was pretty sure this was going to make a popping sound, but it's like, it's really nice. It's a subtle little sound. So it's not like with Patty Wax Super Sticky, you get quite a loud pop, which again, I don't mind, but just listen. How beautiful is that? That is a 10 out of 10 sound right there. And it's really like, it's not gripping onto the drills too hard, and it's not letting them fall. That's some of the problems that I've had with Patty Wax and with Patty Wax Super Sticky, is that it's either like so sticky, so tacky or whatever, that it won't let go of your drills, or it's not sticky enough to the point where like your drills are falling as you're moving over to the canvas. And there's no in between, like, or there's a very, very small window of in between. Whereas with this, I'm not having either of those problems so far. Oh, I think I was gonna say I'll finish up this color and come back, but I think I just finished this color actually. Oh, there's one more. Right there. Oh, listen to that, y'all. That's a good sound. So yeah, and it's not, as long as you're not pressing too hard, it doesn't like bleed over the sides and stuff because of how kind of intense it is. And it's like, really, you don't need much. This stuff was really cheap, I believe. So I got this at Joann's, and I believe that this whole roll of glue dots was like $2 or $3. And then if you, well, granted, this is 2 of them, but if you just use like a tiny portion of one glue dot, then it's like, this will last you literally forever. And it's very, very cost effective. So I don't know. I would say if you haven't tried it out, you definitely should. Just because, and especially if you like that. Oh, how beautiful is that? Anyway, it's a really nice consistency, really easy to use. I'm gonna do a little research on if there's an easier way to put it in, but you can also manhandle it in there. But I need to do that research myself, and I will definitely keep you updated about this. The easiest way to keep you updated is over on Instagram. So if you are not following my Instagram account, I just started it like yesterday or something, and you should definitely go check it out. I will link it in the description down below, or you can just search on Instagram Randa Diamond Paints and you'll see me. So yeah, I'll keep you updated over there as to how I continue liking it. Of course, you know, patty wax is fun because of the scents and all the other things, but for a really inexpensive, practical way to go about this, this is a great option. And it's not, I was a little afraid it would come out of my pen while I was drilling, and it's not. Yeah, really, really, really awesome. And I feel like because it's not like super soft or anything. Like, of course you can squish it, but it has a pretty intense texture to it where it's not like I said, it was extremely hard to like rip apart. So I feel like if you're a hard presser like me, that could work out really well, because then it won't, you know, be annoying. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, that's it for this short little video today. Just a little testing of these glue dots. I really like them. I am definitely going to find an easier way to put them in, because that was a lot. Or maybe you just get used to it. But yeah, that was really, I liked that a lot. That was a good experiment. I'm very happy with that. I'm very happy with this. I'm going to continue to use it for the rest of the day, and I'll let you guys know over on Instagram or here in a whip-in chat or something like that. So anyway, that's it for today's video. I just wanted to test those out. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope all your whips are coming along beautifully, and I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I will see you next time. Bye!